Damn, I do love a good Pedro. It's a good way to summon me. Hi everybody! Happy Tuesday. Hello. Hopefully I did this right. Boop. How's it going, gamers? Thank you.
Official just subscribed.
Thanks for the resub for 67 months. Oh my god. Hi, Multi. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Today was busy, but it worked out. I almost thought I wasn't gonna make it to stream. I was like, I'm gonna have to cancel. But my day actually went a lot smoother than I originally anticipated. So I was like, yeah, we can stream. And I log on to Final Fantasy 14 and then I realize the tower is already gone. I forgot how fast these events are. I'm like, I have time. Maybe I could do like 1 or 2 jumps before we continue with Shadowbringers. Maybe I could make a little hop over. But no, it's gone. No more jumping. I'm not allowed to jump anymore. They cut off my legs. Unfort. But that's okay. We'll game instead, and I'm sure it'll be a fun time regardless. So yeah, I'm excited. It's not morning anymore. Hold on. Let's put us into the evening. I feel like we're more in an evening vibe. The sun is going down. We're about to chill. We're about to bring some shadows. So we're gonna go into the twilight. But I hope everybody's doing well. Hello, Inu. Welcome in. Congrats on getting first. 61 times in a row. Nice. Rekasu, thank you so much for watering the cacti. And same to you, Celis. Welcome in. Thank you for watering the cacti. I really appreciate it. Making our greenhouse bloom so beautifully. Man. It's been a pretty good day. All things considered. As tired as I am always in the case of the EPs, and I think that is just because I need to fix my sleep schedule. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna get off and stop talking to people at 11, and I still was up until midnight. Unfort. I have so much I need to do too. I need to not be in the sleepy zone so that I can actually lock in and finish like writing character stuff and doing more art things. So we'll have to lock in. In case you didn't see, I should probably go over. Do I have a to-show chat here? Do I need to? That's very silly of me not to transfer that over. We'll go over what the week looks like. I'm gonna do to show chat. Yeah. Okay, this is not the schedule. Hold on. Don't mind that. That's not the schedule. The schedule's on my phone. Oh fuck. Okay, hold on. To Twitter I go. Good thing it's posted there. We have a pretty good week of streams, I must say. It's gonna be hopefully some fun times. If not, oh well, you still have to deal with it. Or I guess you just don't come. Yeah, that's the other option. You either deal with it or you don't come to streams. Main man Q, welcome in. Thank you so much for watering the cacti. And let's see, do you get timed out? 17? Ooh, that is good. That's a good roll. You can get a lot done with a 17. A 4? That's a bad roll. You can get nothing done with a 4. Anyway, I should probably do ZXP because he was here. And then my main man, both awesome friends of mine. I think you should check them out if you're cool or not. You know, I don't control your life. Anyways, plan for this week. We're gonna do Final Fantasy 14 today. We did some Survive yesterday. Survive has been so good. I've been really enjoying it. But I'm also knowing that like not everyone is gonna survive, so I I am like afeared of what's coming next. I'm gonna put this off the. It feels weird having like almost like a photo of myself up. Fantasy V mentioned, yeah, main man Q member of Fantasy V. Technically multi is too, but not really the ZXP portion. We need to do more. I don't know if I would have a photo of myself up just like there. Anyways, there we go. So Final Fantasy 14 today. Not 4. Sorry, don't get your hopes up. We're not doing 4 for a while, if ever. I'm so sad I lost my 12-hour VOD for Final Fantasy 4. That was fun. I'm gonna try and see if my capture card works tomorrow. But also if work is hell, I might cancel tomorrow's stream. We'll see. I really want to get back to Silent Hill though. I want to see what's up with that funky little dude. I think if Silent Hill doesn't work, I might I might Overwatch. Not gonna lie, I might Overwatch. So we'll see. We'll see what the mood takes us and how well my PlayStation plays nice with me. And then Guilty as Sucks on Friday. I've never played. I know it's a lot of arguing, so I still have to see if I'm gonna stream my POV, but if not, we'll be on Aries' channel. And then Chris Estrada on ZXP. And then Sunday, I'm gonna do an art stream. I'm gonna try very hard to do like a longer art stream, because last Sunday some things came up and I just like I had to attend to them. Don't you dare knock over my water cat. Do you want on my lap? What are... Sorry, Duchess mentioned. Okay, so I'm gonna try and do a longer art stream on Sunday to make up for it. Yeah. Do you want off my lap? You're not moving though. No? Okay. Welcome in, Awesomer! 48 hours until Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta is in my hands and I won't shut the fuck up about it. Yeah, let me know how it is. It's going pretty good. Alright, Q. 17. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. I thought you already did your 2 high rollers. It's always 17. Oh, the other one was just a D20. Oh, they were both just D20s. Oh, interesting. Always 17? You know, I don't control the bot. Can we do it a second time? Let's see. 9. I think you have to have a pretty good modifier for that to be a success. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. But Sunday we'll do more art grind. We'll do cozy times. I don't know what time I'm starting. I'll probably do morning if I can. If not, I might do the afternoon. I'm trying to like do more IRL stuff too, so it's a balancing act on Fort. It's not rigged. Spill the deets. The deets about what? What deets am I spilling? I have lots of deets. I have lots of secrets. Am I telling any of them? Mayhaps. Nah, you don't tell secrets. Are you in the Fortnite? What the? There's a Fortnite campaign since when? Would I be in a Fortnite campaign? Part of me says no, but I'm also... I'm also a slut for D&D, so I'd probably be in any campaign. Hi, Phil. How's it going? Q, leaking shit all the time. No, now I'm thinking, like, how does a Fortnite campaign even work? Uh-oh. Recovering from a day of editing. Oh my gosh, best of luck, world's strongest soldier. I am not. I keep saying I'm gonna try editing and then I don't. But I also have a lot of other stuff on my plate. You know, I gotta do art and I gotta write character sheets, and then I also have to stream and play video games, and then I also have all my horse daughters I have to raise up. My latest thing when I can't sleep if I'm being too anxious is just to do a career run in Uma Musume. Not gonna lie. Shorten all the events, do a career run, see if I can get my girl through the Aurora finale. Oh my god. Well, I think for a Fortnite campaign you would have to have like some system with guns. Oh. Inu found me. Sorry, I have Final Fantasy open on the other screen. I'm napping. If you hear my cat, I'm sorry. She's insistent that she wants to sit on my lap. But she's gonna be grumpy about it the entire time. Yeah, bless you. Gave a little sneeze. Ow, don't bite. Okay, hey. But I hope you guys are... Oh god, I feel like I just repeat the same thing over and over again. I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave you a lurk. Have a fun stream. Thank you so much for lurking. You have a good rest of your night. Thank you so much for stopping by, Phil. I really appreciate it. It's always cool to see you, man. Mm-hmm. Oh. Me. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, Q. I have many secrets of campaigns. Fortnite campaign is not one of them. Who said about the Fortnite campaign? There's no Fortnite campaign. You're crazy. Yeah, no one ever mentioned that. Who's bringing that up? All right. I'm not gonna keep Inu waiting, because right now Inu's shaking drinks menacingly above my bed. So let's go over to the gaming room. You guys set? We're gonna leave our drinks behind. Don't worry, someone will clean that up. Take my hand. You might get lost in the greenhouse. It's pretty big. I might get lost in the greenhouse. Where's my gaming room? Hold on. Crash. Oh wait, I was supposed to do this. It's not as smooth. I forgot. I'm washed up. All right. Hello. Hi, Inu.
Hello.
I'm taking a depression nap.
What are you depressed about?
I logged on and landed in water.
Oh.
They took away the thing I love.
Yeah, today was the last day.
Yeah, I saw everybody posting on Twitter, them like on the top of the tower and then falling like into the water. They really just like yoink it out from underneath you. They don't even log you out. I realized it was like been ages since I've been in my room, so I was like, I should log in and put myself in there.
I noticed you got the t-shirt.
I did. I ended up buying all 3 sizes, but I couldn't find one, like a pair of pants that looked good enough with the form-fitting one. So I'm going sleepwear. my lazy day outfit. Alright, I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, let me give you a dope heart. And offer you some lovely roses. Yay! I'm gonna do this one quest because it's annoying me that I still have it from when I accidentally picked it up. And then it'll be time to go into the patches. Bye, Awesomer. You have fun with whatever you need to do. Q says hi, Inu.
Thank you.
Alright. forgot what this quest even was. Oh. Wait.
Aether quest. Or, yeah, Aether quest that leads into Beast Tribe quest.
Ah, I see. Damn, this guy's intense. Shh, no one else must hear of it. Not yet. My dreams are plagued with visions of the future. Calamity is upon us, and each night I will witness our impending doom. But hope is not yet lost, for the dream speaks to me of a savior in the form of a great serpent. It is revered in the god in the days of the Ronkan Empire, and I believe it lies in the Great Wood, waiting to be roused from slumber. It has many names. Many would call it Protector, some the Great Destroyer. The will of the woods demands I find this great serpent. It is our only hope of salvation. I have been chosen, Luna, to the saber of the Slitherbow. So this is what you two have been hiding? Now I gotta know. Now that you've gotten to know one another, what do you think? I fear his mind is beyond saving. I refuse to believe that. There has to be something we can do to help him. Have you not sought counsel with the priests? They are your mentors, after all. There's no need to keep your troubles from them. Velen, please. We're in the midst of a most important discussion. When you first began talks of these dreams and delusions, I held my peace. But I won't let you drag anyone else into this. Such narrow-minded thinking is why only I have been chosen by the wood, by the great serpent. This servant that they're speaking of, is it that... the snake? The fat snake?
The Great Snake.
Good for whatever you say. You mocked me for the last time, Velen. I summoned the great serpent this very day to prove the truth of my visions. Quinford, wait, where are you going? To meet with misfortune would likely bring him to his senses, but he's my friend and I can't stand the thought of him getting hurt out there. Will you look for him? If anything should happen to him, I will never forgive myself. Alright, let's see how majestic this snake is, I guess. But I refuse to get dressed up in my clothes for this. We're doing jammies. Alright, where did he go? Over there. I think I see him. Enough, Quinford. You mean you should recognize the danger of wandering off alone in these woods. You have really gone mad, haven't you? Mock me all you like, Velen, but now you bear witness to the truth with your own eyes. Behold, the divine protector of Ronka, the great serpent of legend. No, it can't be. No! It's so tiny! What? That's the great serpent? I see nothing
Don't talk
great.
about him like that.
Look at him! He's a little tiny little baby. I see nothing great about that. What is that exactly? I refuse to believe that's a serpent. It looks like a worm. Please tell me you're joking. Haha, don't be jealous, Valen. The will of the woods works in mysterious ways, and the serpent is the key to our deliverance. Well, you know, more power to you, I guess. I'm not continuing this quest line yet, though. I got shadows to bring.
Oh, you wouldn't be able to do it anyway.
Yeah, fair.
Because it's a gathering beast tribe.
Oh, yeah. That's stuff I haven't touched yet. It's kind of exciting because even after I get like to Dawn Trail and stuff like that, there's a lot that I still have to like do in terms of like doing other quests and jobs and stuff like that.
Yep.
So I got a lot to look forward to. Alright, Tataru. Luna, gods, it's good to see you. I hope you being here means that you've had your fill of rest. More than my fill. I've had a good amount. Well, you've certainly earned it. Not much has happened since your last visit. I had planned for you to meet the helper I told you about, but he refuses to answer his link pearl. I do hope he's alright. We've been exchanging messages with the Erosian Alliance throughout, though. They say that the fighting has finally stopped at Gimlet Dark, and the Empire is showing no signs of movement. Which means we might actually have a moment to ourselves for a change. Seeing as you're back, maybe you could tell me more about your time in the First? Great. Well, if you don't mind, I asked Philomene to join us. She'll want to know what happened to Minfilia. I think it's best she hears from you. We'll meet you on the terrace of the House of Splendors. Oh, wait. Ah, I see. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my god, another aim rig short. Sorry, I got distracted. Where is this? No. Is it up? Ah, I see. Luna, it has been too long. Tetra did mention I would be joining you, did she not? Thank you. Words cannot well express how I've longed to know more of the First, the world my Minfilia has sacrificed so much to save. But come, rest your feet. Tetra should be arriving shortly. And so Minfilia chose to pass her gift to the next oracle? This girl who Thancred named Rhine? To have such a burden thrust upon her as a child, only to embrace it when given the choice. In that respect, they are quite alike. It would seem her legacy is in capable hands. Then might I ask if I favor of you next you return to the First, to tell Rhine when I cannot. To tell her, thank you. And I would offer you thanks to you as well for staying with her to the end. Begging your pardon, but could I have a word? Oh, it's that dude that I always forget about. Riol, I hope you're here to tell me you've received word from our helper. I wish, nay, I have not a peep out of him, and it's been a good long while now. Too bloody long. On account of which, I'm going to sneak over the border and see if I can't get a signal from him from closer up. But what if they catch you? There must be another way. Well, if ain't, we can ask Thancred to do it. Besides, I shouldn't have no trouble picking me way through Gimlet now that the fighting's died down. Gods know there's enough shadows to hide in. And beats waiting around here twiddling me thumbs. Any road. I just thought I'd let you know. Now I best be... Ach, I nearly forgot. Crowl's at the stones and she wants a word. Something to do with patience. She's getting ready to examine them when I left. We best head back then. I'm sure it's important. Alright, let's see if they what's going on. I wonder if, like, between Kryl and, like, the other side, they could work on waking up the Scions. Seems she's still examining them. Oh, I do hope it's nothing bad.
You're here. Good.
Oh, hell yeah, it's voice acted.
So, how are they? Still locked in slumber, but otherwise in good physical health. For the present, at least.
For the present?
Uh-oh, what does that mean?
Oh no, is something wrong with them?
Welcome in, Asterix. How's it going? And thank you for the 11 months.
Asterix
Nice.
the Swift just returned to the greenhouse for 11 months. Yo, 11 months. Let's go.
Oh my god. Thank you for the squats in celebration. Hold on, give me a moment. I think also what I'm going to do is I'm going to reload VTube Studio and try something real quick. Oh no. Alright, well, alright, let me, I guess, stretch it out while I'm here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Are you happy? Are you satisfied, Asterix? And thank you for watering the greenhouse. At least you're doing your due diligence. Doing your chores. Alright.
I'm afraid there may be.
Uh-oh.
I summoned you after detecting faint signs of instability in Thancred's corporeal ether. But subsequent examinations suggested all 5 might be affected. And when I examined them just now, my fears were confirmed.
They've been on the other side too long, I guess.
Tellingly, the degree of instability varies between them. Thancred exhibits the most notable signs, followed by Y'shtola and Urianger. The twins' ether, meanwhile, remains relatively stable, but there is a change there too if one knows to look for it.
Hold on. Isn't that the order they were called away in?
Indeed. Which leads me to believe the instability will only increase with time.
Yeah, kind of makes sense.
Though I can but speculate, I fear this may be a symptom of a weakening link between body and soul.
By the gods! What happens if the link is broken?
Oh no, Toucher is so upset.
I cannot say for certain. This is all unknown territory to us. Yet whatever happens, it cannot be good. Mercifully, the instability is still only slight. And you may rest assured, Master Matoya and I will do everything in our power to keep it from worsening. Be that as it may, it is imperative that you find a way to restore our friends' souls to their bodies.
Leave it to me. I got it. I'll figure it out. I'm really smart. Or I know a lot of smart people, I guess.
Thank you.
But where's she even supposed to start? We had the
Hi,
greatest
Nick.
minds in the realm hunting high and low for an answer, and they ran out of places to look.
That's Cryle. I love Cryle.
You stated in your report that the Exarch had originally intended to reverse the summoning process by means of his own death, correct?
So we gotta kill Graha. Got it.
Raha always was a reckless young fool, ready to die for the first righteous cause that came along. His plan might well have worked, but I for one am glad he never had the opportunity to see it through. Even if it does mean our friends must remain stranded a while longer. There is another way, I am sure of it. And the key lies with him, with the Exarch.
Okay.
Pray return to the first and apprise him and the others of the situation. We, meanwhile, will do what we can from here. And, if the fates are kind, we will have good news to share upon your return.
I'm sure between the two sides, they can figure out a way in without killing Graha.
Graha is old now. I'm sure you could just push him over.
Yeah, just push him down the stairs. I might not even have to do it. That's a lot of stairs for an old man, you know? You just gotta hobble down a little bit. No, we can't kill Graha. Inu. Aqua will never forgive me if we do. Even if it is the easiest solution. Let's see all our friends again. Ah, Luna, you are returned. I hope your time in the source was suitably useful. But of course it wasn't. Go on. Their corporeal ether shows sign of instability. By gods, the possibilities never even occurred to me. If you returned in the hopes that my research had yielded a solution, I fear you will be sorely disappointed. 'Tis but a mercy we have the likes of Mistress Kryel and Master Matoya to keep our friend's body safe while we wrestle with the problems. But I cannot forestall the separation of body and soul indefinitely. Come, the others must be told. What if we kill them here, and they'll just respawn in the other world?
You want to kill their soul?
Well, maybe it's like a respawn thing, you know?
That sounds very dangerous.
I know, we gotta figure out which one to sacrifice to test it out. Maybe Thancred, he's always looking to die.
Thancred already had his fake out death card taken from him.
Okay, we're not allowed to kill Thancred again, I guess. I can't kill Ryanje, he's in his hot girl arc.
Will Thancred and Reed
That'd be the
want
best
to
time
do
to
this?
kill him. He's lived his life. He's lived his hot girl hour already.
No, he needs to really relish in the hot girl hour, you know?
What if he winds up going back to potato sack?
Oh god, you know that is a risk. You cannot be on my keyboard. You can be on my lap, but you can't be on my keyboard. Okay.
Nay, milady. With apologies to all, they beg leave to pursue their investigation of the empty to its conclusion. Should matters here demand their presence, however, they did assure me that they would make themselves available.
That's to explain, like, why they're gone on the raids.
Yes, of course. Then let us proceed. I think it best that you begin by providing a summary of Mistress Kryle's findings.
You know what? I should have changed my clothes. Now I feel silly giving this serious conversation in my pajamas.
I suppose it was only to be expected that some change would occur.
Yet our souls seem unaffected. To my eye, at least.
Well, maybe it's like the dissonance, the fact that you're here for years while your body is not. So the time dilation,
How long
you
they
know?
will remain so is another question. Kryle is right. It is imperative we find a way to return to the source.
Perhaps an explanation of the method by which I brought you here will yield some inspiration. Ere I begin, it must be noted that I am by no means a gifted mage. In order to employ powerful magics, I must rely upon the Crystal Tower and its boundless reservoirs of energy.
We actually just wake up the Graha in our timeline and our universe, and then I don't know what happens to you, old man, but then that activates the power of the Crystal Tower. I don't know. I'm not that smart.
The magic that summoned you was no exception. It is a singular spell, adapted through painstaking effort from the technique that transported me to the first. To use an analogy, it works by cutting a hole in the fabric of reality. A hole tailored to the object of summoning, through which it and it alone may pass unscathed. Though I succeeded in creating said hole, I failed to latch onto my intended target. Instead of you, the spell found those close to you, and ended up summoning them in their incomplete state. I would not soon throw my life away, not after the lengths you and yours went to save it.
But if there's no other way, go ahead and say it, Graha.
And so long as I breathe, I
Oh,
will
okay.
spend no effort to see you safely home.
Oh, that's growth. Okay.
But should
Oh,
all else
no,
fail,
there it is.
and your
No,
life,
I gave him too much credit.
there remains one sure method.
But if all else fails... I was proud of him for half a second. Yeah, deserved. Thank you, Alice. Night, Nick.
How can you even entertain such thoughts? You owe your life to the Warrior of Light, and you don't get to die unless she says so.
Yeah. Them's the breaks.
Your followers await your divine judgment.
What did you just...
If the two of you have finished, perhaps we could return to our discussion?
Preach it, sister, yeah.
Rather than dwelling upon the multiple failed attempts at transference, I think it would behoove us to focus on the solitary success.
Oh, true.
I would draw your attention to the fact that our
Thank
friend
you.
can travel between worlds possessed not only of her body and soul, but her personal effects besides.
Oh yeah, that's true. My clothes went through.
This is no different from the teleportation magics to which we are all accustomed. Magics that allow for the transportation of those inanimate objects one considers to be an extension of oneself.
Are you suggesting that simply by considering us her possessions, she could carry our souls back to the source upon her person?
Well, it would be nice if things were that simple for a change. But vague notions of ownership seem a rather tenuous thing to stake our lives on. So much as a moment of doubt on her part and we'd be left floating in the rift.
Hi, Aqua. You missed it. I was Yeah, I put myself in my pajamas and then like I was like, man, I should have changed before this important scene, but you know what? I think it's fair and valid. She just came after a break. She came after a little snooze. She'll change the next serious moment. But Graha was like, you know, like we had that one guaranteed moment of like bringing them over, like of sending them back. But I wouldn't throw my life away after like doing this for you. And I'm like, oh, okay, he's growing. He's, you know, he's not self-sacrificial. And then like almost immediately after is like, but if all else fails, you know, you could just, you know, bang, shoot me off. Anastasia flicked him in the forehead, and you know what? She's so real for that. This guy. I know, I was almost proud for half a second. Everyone should go follow Aqua, by the way. You should. Why do men do this? I know.
Milady hath the right of it. The requisite fixity of belief would be too much to ask even of our friend. Yet were we to immure our souls within an object in her possession, mayhap then our safe passage could be assured.
Yeah, put your soul in a bauble and I'll carry it over. I promise I won't drop it.
White Auracite would, I believe, serve as a suitable vessel for this purpose. It was conceived to imprison the massy soul of an Ascian, and should house one of ours with relative ease.
Alright, who's going to be the self-sacrificial lamb to test it, though?
We would need only to ensure our soul's safe preservation inside the stone, and identify a means by which they might be transferred back unto our vacant bodies.
Soul preservation and transference.
Oh.
I believe I know of someone who may be able to assist us. On the far shore of the source, there stands a great palace built by the elves. It was forsaken in the wake of the flood, but a certain Numo chose to make their home there soon after.
Okay. I don't know what Numo is. Oh, God.
Though they have long lived as a recluse, they once occupied a place of honor in Verbert's royal court, and it is said that none...
Numo are those little dog guys.
Ah, I see.
On matters of the soul.
Sorry, I'm gonna open up my
I've no
soda.
objection to seeking a helping hand, but if they've gone to such lengths to hide themselves away from the world, what makes you think they'd be willing to lend us one?
Maybe if we ask really nicely, they'll give us their help.
A worthy question. Years ago, I myself tried and failed to solicit... No sooner had I begun to make my plea than they unleashed a swarm of their familiars upon me. Unlike me, however, you have curried favor with the faithful. By that merit alone, I am hopeful that they would grant you an audience. They may still be inclined to turn you away, of course, but if their knowledge might feasibly facilitate your return home, we have to try.
Gotta go ask my branch for help. Okay, alright. Well, actually, I better get dressed. Back to serious business time. The Grand Cosmos, that is the palace we seek, stands on the opposite shore of the source. I will arrange for a boat to carry us there. While thou journeyest thither, I think it best to devote mine energies to the creation of the White Auracite. By thy leave, of course. The process requireth no small amount of time, and should the new Mo consent to lend us their aid, we will have need of a suitable vessel ere long. Agreed. Then I would ask the rest of you to meet me in the Sullen, and do be prepared for a warm reception. Okay. Well, oh, it's all the way over there. Alright, I don't think there's a close warp.
You gotta go to Lakeland?
I need to go, yeah, to Lakeland.
It's still crystal, and you can go to Lakeland.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's convenient.
Well, it takes you at least to the, like, the entrance.
Yeah, and then, yeah. Surely the new Mo will love us. They'll be so happy for us, you know? Helping them out, or them helping us out, you know? After all, we're cool. Wait, you know?
They are a form of fae, though, so...
True. As I told you before, I had scarcely set foot in the palace grounds when I was set upon by the host familiars. I expect our reception today to be no different, which is why I propose we march through the main gate, weapons drawn. I'm sorry, but we're not here to petition for assistance. You can't honestly think barging in and looking for a fight is going to persuade them. Actually, I believe the exarch might have the right of it. I have no doubt poured a great deal of time and energy into their creations. Were I them, I would be most interested to meet with those who would overcome my defenses. As would any true seeker of knowledge, and there is little we can say or do to convince them to help us if we know nothing of their character, nor less why they chose to hide themselves from the world. But we can seize their interest and mayhap we can earn ourselves an audience. Hi, Ash! Don't worry, it's not about you. Weapons drawn it is, then. Though I must say, Exart, you certainly seem to be enjoying all of this. Do I? Well, I will not deny I enjoy the thought of fighting alongside you all rather than pacing about in the abyss of power. Oh! Ow! Congrats, Ash, on the nat 20. Hell yeah. Oh, wait, Aqua, hold on. Aqua, what happened to your sword? Hold on. Okay. There you go. As long as you're not trying to, you're not a man trying to kill himself for me, you're fine. You're okay. Him mimicking the first punch. Yeah. Alright, that shit. There we go. Depends on the move. What the fuck? Nose back. Alright. You both seem rather in high spirits, if you ask me. Not that I'm surprised. Your moods are invariably improved when Luna is around. Oh, that's so cute! What exactly are you applying? She averted a calamity, and the light is seemed destined to consume her has been extinguished. It's only natural that we pleased to see her. They're both so adorable. Multi could have gotten you. I know. I had to protect you before he fired the first shot. Ford not gonna do it. Yes, well, you have plenty of time to celebrate her good health after we finished here. Of course. Then let us proceed to the palace. Oh, it's a duty. Ooh, nice. Graha, everyone knows you have a crush. I know, right? It's really cute, both him and Alice reacting after getting called out. I don't know if anybody wants to join us for this. I'll give it a moment. If not, then we'll queue up.
I remember when this dungeon first dropped. And everyone was spamming this dungeon.
Yeah, really?
Because everybody wanted the gear from it.
Mm.
It's really cool gear
What?
for glam.
Oh, what does it look like?
It's like a bunch of like, it kind of looks like wolf tribe people.
Ooh.
Like, several of the tops have like big wolf tails attached to them.
Mm-hmm.
The gloves on this outfit are actually from this dungeon.
Oh, no. Nope. Connect. Final Fantasy 14, thank you. No, Alpha Knight, I'm my baby boy, I don't want to talk to you right now. Ooh, those are cool. I like them, they have like the claw legs shape to them.
The legs are like wolf. They're like got little paws on the bottoms of them.
Oh my god. Let me go pause. Alright, we could probably queue up.
The only thing is that with cap dungeons or like patch dungeons is that you don't get a guaranteed drop at the end. So it is literally just RNG whether or not you get gear for your class.
That's kind of what I feel because like I always see people whenever like a dungeon comes out, especially on the patches and stuff they're like, well, here we go again. Time to do it 50 times in a row to get what I want.
Yeah. It makes it very hard for like glam hunting.
But it kind of makes sense in terms of like playability. Because if you got everything the first run, then there would be points to replay dungeons. So, but RNG is so hard, and I know I have terrible.
Well, there's still the fact that like when a new dungeon comes out, it gets added to a roulette. There's a roulette that is literally just like the newest, like the couple newest dungeons.
Oh, that's good.
And you do it so you can get tomes for the week for your tome gear. So you have to do the dungeon anyway, unless you're like a savage raider.
Oh, that makes sense. Good thing it's a dungeon, it gives me time to finish my dinner while we wait.
What's for dinner?
Chicken, mashed potatoes, and broccoli. Like cheesy broccoli. It's pretty good.
I had Asian shrimp and rice.
Ooh, that sounds so yummy. Did you make it or did you order it?
Made it.
Do
We
you
get
like...
like
Go
a
ahead.
big thing of shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
Like a big bag of shrimp. So whenever we make like a shrimp dish, it's like it'll be like 2 days of shrimp. So like
Mm-hmm.
yesterday we did like a like more of like an Italian shrimp pasta
Mm-hmm.
with half of the shrimp, and then today we did the Asian shrimp and rice.
Heck yeah. Get more variety out of it.
Yeah.
Do you like to cook?
Yeah. Cooking's fun.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm always more of a griller than a cooker. So anytime I make something, I'm usually out on the grill.
I grew up watching a lot of like the Food Network shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like especially like Iron Chef and whatnot. So I've already always had like sort of like a fascination or like interest in cooking.
Mm-hmm. I think that's good. It's a good skill to have. Otherwise, you end up eating a lot of like either takeout, ramen, or sandwiches.
Yeah, that I'd be more like my younger brother who subsides on takeout pizza and
Oh no.
junk food.
Oh no.
Mm.
Yeah, I had a cousin that would just eat butter noodles all the time and like be content with it. It's like, I kind of need a little more variety.
When he was younger, he had a huge like thing for green foods, not like broccoli and whatnot, like not like vegetables. Like it'd be like
Dyeing food green?
like sour cream and onion chips and mint chocolate chip and basically like green like junk food. Anything that was like green.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
What a criteria. Junk food, but make it green. God, butter noodles level is 7. I need, like, every now and then, if I'm really, really lazy, I'll like, okay, I don't really want to make the sauce, I'll just do butter noodles, but sometimes it hits hard, you know? Something simple and easy.
Yeah, I also used to bake with my mom in high school. Cause like, well, it's a tradition for my mom to make cookies for Christmas.
Oh, that's cute.
And so it would be like she'd make cookies and then I'd bring them into class.
Oh, your classmates supposed to love that.
And yeah, and people really liked it, so we were kind of like, well, what if we did like other stuff? Like, what if we baked more and made other stuff for like occasions?
Aww.
So like, we expanded into like doing like we made like red velvet cupcakes with cream cheese frosting one time. We tried making for St. Patty's Day, we tried making a snowball cake.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the snowball is a little like
With the coconut and stuff?
yeah. We tried to make like a full-on cake.
How did that go?
Well, like the only good like coconut like sort of like the outside was like coconut flakes. So the cake was very. It tasted good, but the outside was very flaky.
Yeah, ugh.
It was very much a mess.
Yeah,
But
because
yeah,
I can imagine on a large scale that is a lot.
My classmates they always enjoyed when I'd bring stuff in though. To the point like I guess like In senior year, it was in AP English class, and our teacher had it was like I think it was like during like they were our teacher was grading tests, so it was like a down low period. So there was like one time where she wanted us it was like optional to write like a letter to our mother for because it was coming up on Mother's Day. And I didn't do one.
Oh.
Because me and my mom don't have that type of relationship. I don't mean negative. I mean like my mom doesn't like gifts, and my mom doesn't believe in like that kind of stuff.
Fair.
She's like, that's the holiday, and like, you know, we hang out all the time anyway. Like, we share this kind of belief that like holidays like that are kind of like a like people kind of use it as an excuse to like do something special one day out of the year and not do anything special the rest of the year, you know?
Oh man.
So I didn't do one. And then it was like I think like the day after it was like a parent teacher meeting and whatnot. And the teacher, you know, gave out the letters to all the parents, all the moms. And my mom was there, and she didn't get one. And all the parents were like, "Wow, your son didn't make you a card."
Yeah.
But I guess she mentioned like the baked goods, and they were like, "Oh, you're that parent? Like my kids talk about your homemade goods all the time."
That's cute. Yeah, I kind of like I see the nicety of like, oh yeah, all the kids together are making a card and stuff like that, but I can also see the awkward situations of like, what if you don't have a relationship like that with your parent or what have you, you know?
Even in I think it was also senior year, we had sex ed class, and our teacher made us watch the Miracle of Birth.
Oh God.
And our class decided to turn it into a party.
Oh no.
So we had popcorn, and I think I brought like muffins or something like that.
Wild, bringing muffins to watching the Miracle of Birth. Well, that's really cute. Yeah, I used to do a lot more baking when I was younger and stuff like that. Like, we have, like, some family recipe of baked goods that we used to do. I used to do, like, rocket at the bake sales. I remember one year we had a competition at one of my schools to, like, earn money for some charity or whatever. By any means we wanted to. So I ended up doing, like, a bunch of baked goods and stuff like that. And I think one of like the opposing teams got super mad. They're like, you're cheating because you're actually, you know, giving him something you want.
Yeah.
I don't like these things, Emu. I'm not a fan of the tentacle fingers.
This boss has one annoying mechanic.
Oh.
So you see the brooms on the sides?
Yeah.
He's gonna put down some puddles, and those brooms are gonna come in from the side and swirl around, and they're gonna stop at the puddles and do like a big AOE.
Oh, okay.
So you have to dodge them as they're moving by, and you also have to dodge when they come make the big swirl on the puddles.
Oh, I see. Ooh. Oh. That's kind of cool. Oh, I'm stacked up.
This is a very Disney themed dungeon.
Yeah, it's very, very Fantasia. Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yeah, I think my favorite baked good was one that my mom's aunt made when she was still around.
Uh-huh.
They were called they were called brownie cupcakes, but they
Ooh.
weren't cupcakes, but they were more like it was brownies in the shape of like a muffin, and then it had a baked or a cooked Milky Way in the middle.
Oh, damn it. I couldn't avoid the broom. A recipe that my great-grandmother used to make for us, and she claims it's the original one. My mom thinks that maybe, like, she had gotten it from a box or a magazine somewhere, but it's almost like a snickerdoodle muffin. She would call them flops, but it's just, very, like, basic ingredients, mostly, like, flour, cinnamon, and sugar and stuff like that. But they're so good. I need to make some. I keep thinking about it. And they're not hard to bake either. They're not like very sensitive. Because sometimes some baking recipes are so sensitive of like exact measurements and stuff like that. But I like making banana bread, and I like making those because they're usually pretty forgiving.
Yeah, my mom's very much like if there's like one thing off, she'll just throw it all out.
Yeah. Because especially if it's a sensitive recipe, like one little thing off can like throw off the whole recipe. Ooh, this is pretty.
Well, she's that way with like just regular foods, like when she's making dinner.
Dang, that's pretty intense. Oh, these are cute. Hold on, I need. Whoop, mouse, there we go. Oh, hey, I got them. Hell yeah.
Alright, for the second boss, it has a very important mechanic.
Oh?
You're gonna see a bunch of grass spawn and some seeds fall down. For the first time that happens, you just want to go over, pick up a seed, and move it to dirt. The second time it happens, there's gonna be a knockback. So you're gonna want to place the seed somewhere where it won't be knocked into grass.
Oh, okay.
It's not too bad if it messed it up, it just spawns an additional ad.
Oh, she's pretty.
This is the mechanic.
Okay, so pick up a seed and put it in dirt.
Yep, go find a seed and put it in dirt.
How do I... Oh, here it is.
Press the red button. There you go.
There we go.
Easy enough.
There we go. Planting a nice little garden.
No, we're preventing. We're preventing the seeds.
I thought we were getting a nice little garden effect, you know?
We don't want them to live.
I thought we were like making the grass, and then it makes her happy, and she doesn't. I thought we were making her so happy. She's like, oh well, then I guess I don't need to attack you with that. Because there's plants for her.
She's not allowed to grow children.
Oh, wow. How dare we stop her from being a mother?
Here comes the seeds again. Lisa, this time you want to move it to somewhere where it's going to be knocked away from dirt.
Oh, okay. Oh, he grabbed that one already. Okay. Oh, he did it. Nice. Uh-oh. No. Ooh, let me, Someone played a nice little harp. I shall bloom again. I'm so sorry. Man, they got a nice place. Even with all the booby traps, it's really nice. I like how the rooms don't bother you. They're just doing their job.
I'm minding their damn business.
Yeah. You know what? Fair and valid of them. They're seeing some people beat up all their friends. They're like, no, I'm just here to sweep. Oh, there's a ghost. There's lots of ghosts. Interesting. Ghost of the elves? Easy enough. Oh, never mind. Oh god, there's a horse. I thought we were done. Alright, now easy enough. There we go.
It's a dance.
Aww. A guest of His Majesty. Ooh. Oh man, I don't get to hear the hot goss. Uh-oh. I do not like this. I do not like this at all. You sullied these souls long enough. Come on, Lugus, our guest yet want for company. I don't like the fingers. I don't particularly care for them. Oh, hello. Ladies, sorry, I'm running late actually.
Alright, so the three important mechanics of this boss fight. First off, he'll cleave half the room. You just don't want to be on the side that his sword is when he's charging. Second, everybody will get like a sword over their head between 1 to 4.
Yeah.
And then they'll get a tether, and he'll dash to each of us in the order of the sword.
Okay.
You're gonna want to pull away when you get the tether, so the tether is like purple.
Okay.
And also, you want to be in a spot where you face him away from stuff in the room.
Oh.
If you notice, there's some stuff in the room, so like
Yeah.
that piano and the drapes. So
Yeah.
don't aim him towards any of that.
Oh.
And then
what happens if it does it light on fire or what happens?
yes, he will light it on fire.
Oh.
Because for the third thing, we'll all get a blue AoE over our head, and then we'll all light on fire, and we all have to touch an item in the room to get rid of the fire.
Okay. Alright. Numbers in corners away from furniture. Blue flame touch the furniture. Yep. Okay.
He'll do that twice, but for the second time, he'll spawn some chandeliers that you can also use.
Okay.
If there isn't enough items in the room, okay, so don't be on the side with the sword.
Okay.
If there isn't enough items in the room, it should be prio that the tank and the healer get to touch an item before anybody else. This is gonna drop a cross AoE.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so you can go touch the drapes if you want.
Alright.
It's best to touch like the biggest items before the smallest items.
Okay. So now all that we have left is a stool at the moment, right?
Yeah. Okay, so this is the sword mechanic.
Okay. I'm gonna just go in this corner over here.
Yep. Alright, there's plenty of items.
Okay. Luckily, there was this bench right next to me.
And that's the last time he'll do that move, so
Okay.
you don't have to worry about like aiming him or anything. Sword side.
I just noticed our like.
Side.
Oh. Oops. Okay, I'm good. I'll live. There we go. Easy.
On release, that boss could be torture.
I can imagine just trying to figure out the mechanics of it all with like, what the fuck are these furniture here for?
There's so many times where it'd be like, oh, there's no furniture, and we all die now.
Oh no.
Because if you don't get rid of the fire, you just die. So.
Oh man. Oh, that's a cool top. Oh, that is a really cool top. I can't wear it, but it's really cool. What? I'll cast my lot just in case. Alright, there we go.
There were some runs I had to do this dungeon where it'd be like I'd be stuck at the last boss for like 30 minutes.
Oh my god, I can only imagine. I don't want to talk with tentacle fingers. You know.
That was my fiercest for
Oh my god, its voice.
impressive.
What a nerd. Okay, never mind. I'm better now. Everything's great again.
Backlogue, 'tis good to see you again after all these years. And judging by your vigorous greeting, I dare say the feeling is mutual. To be sure, a simple shake of the hand would have sufficed by way of welcome, but I shan't complain. But you must be wondering as to the purpose of our visit. We come to beg your assistance in a most urgent matter.
Shake? Beg?
Oh my god, no! Those are the worst Graha!
Our comrades' very souls are in danger. If we are to save them, we will need the benefit of
Oh,
your
he's doing this on
unsurpassed
purpose.
knowledge on the matter. Please, will you not sit and hear our plea?
This motherfucker! Good say, good boy.
Oh, how dare you! How dare you speak thus in my presence? It was to escape such words of temptation that I hid myself from the world of men.
Stop picking on the dogs, Graha. Please.
Our sinners, one and all. And I swore never again to have any part in your affairs.
I can only imagine what terrible events forced you into a life of seclusion.
It's just so they don't have to say shake.
But I know that the new Mo are a good and noble.
Good.
It is not
No, Alvina!
the plight of those around you. And in treating with us, I am certain whatever mistrust you feel for man will begin to heal.
Alvina, you know better.
If you will not be satisfied, I suppose I could listen. After all, there's no harm in just... No, I mustn't. Not again. That damn court mage seemed to have the best of intentions too, and countless innocents died for my naivety.
Mm.
Oh, you know not what you ask of me. What horrors my knowledge has wrought.
I can't say we would never misuse it, because we might do that accidentally, but food's all you want. But that's too aggressive. But it also says lie down, so you know what? I want in on the bit.
Of all the visitors I could possibly have, they're even more stubborn than I am.
Oh. Oh. They're so cute.
Oh. Very well. I will hear your petition, but that is all. And I expect fitting payment for my troubles.
Commensurate with your contribution to our cause. No more and no less, I promise you. With that settled, might I impose upon you to join us at the Crystarium? I'm afraid the nature of my friend's predicament calls for absolute secrecy.
I just want to scrape the Jolly Rancher off of Graha. There you are. The others have gone ahead to Crystal Tower with Beck and Look. For the record, I truly wish we hadn't resorted to using such words when treating them. I have ever sought to convince, not to compel. Yet I cannot deny that part of me that was glad Urianger shared his knowledge of the new Mo with us. Had he not, Beck Luke wouldn't be here. Speaking of whom, we should hurry. To keep our guests waiting would only add insult to injury. You might now enter the grand cosmos of the party of NPC adventurers to use... Oh. I guess?
Is for trust.
Ah. We mustn't dally here any longer, Luna. If Becklook is to hear the truth of our travails with the first, you of all people should be present. Alright. Let's see what you got cooking, Graha. Alright, kid setting, what you got? 4. Not gonna do it. At all. Alright. 15. Okay, that'll get you somewhere. That might get you where you need to go.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me not only that the return of night was your doing, but that you hail from another world as well?
Yeah, that probably would have been good at convincing.
Everything we told you, of the source, the shards, the 7 umbral calamities, all of it is true. I realize how fantastical it sounds, and I would not blame you for doubting our testimony. But given your expertise, you must surely have noted the peculiar nature of their souls.
Any other time and I would have dismissed your stories as balderdash and flummery.
Flummery.
But upon closer inspection, 'tis plain their souls are far denser than is normal, and that they do not possess true bodies. Save you. Your body is your own, and your soul is the densest of them all.
I got a really dense soul, guys.
As I said before, were it not for their heroism, the skies over Norvrant would still be awash with light, the realm yet at the mercy of Vorthri and the Sin Eaters. After all they have done for our home, seeing them safely back to their own, it seems the very least we can do.
Your tale is intriguing. Yes, very intriguing indeed. Simply to hear it is fitting payment in itself.
Oh, that's nice.
As for your friends, I can but agree. Their valorous deeds on behalf of Norvrant are deserving of recognition, of their own fitting payment.
You will help us then?
I will. I would see my knowledge put to good use for a change. I do have one condition, however. I am not the spry young Numo I once was. As such, I will require assistance in my fieldwork and testing.
It would be our pleasure. We'll be laboring for our own benefit after all.
Time for some more busy work. Yay! You have spun quite a tale, but tell me, have you any thought as how you might return to your world? Okay. Why Arasite, you say? An intriguing proposition, but one which fails to account for the present state of your souls. They become highly charged, a likely consequence of having maintained tangible forms for so long. In such an energetic, unstable state, there's no telling what may happen to their souls while within the Arasite. They could very well become immutable to transference, never to be restored to their bodies. Then, would it be possible to force our souls into a state of dormancy prior to transference? In theories, yes, but the soul is not a candle to be snuffed out and relit on whim. Well, that sounds ominous. What exactly would rendering our souls dormant entail? In order to maintain a corporeal form, your souls constantly draw aether from your surroundings. This process must be halted and the resulting surfeit of aether removed. Your minds would ultimately be separated from these full bodies of yours, rendering you incapable of interacting with the world around you. A cruel fate under normal circumstances, but one which will be rectified upon your return home. Leaving lifeless husks, like those poor souls at inns and Journey's Head, corrupted by the Sin Eaters, their aether made stagnant by the light. Corrupted? Stagnant? Might I see these unfortunate individuals? Why, do you think you might be able to help them? I might, or I might not, but I shan't know for sure until I've seen their condition firsthand. Then I would be glad to take you to them, or on the understanding that you won't do anything which might increase their suffering. It was my faith in the man that I lost, not my compassion. Well, I see no need for us to accompany you. While you escort our guest to the inn, I will assist Urianji in creating the requisite arthsite. I believe my talents would be better applied to that endeavor as well. Might I leave the three of you to assess Spikeluke as necessary? Let us make for Amarang then. We'll leave the cats together. Alright, easy enough. Time to see the creepy Victorian child yet again. Hey there, Halric. He's fine. So this is Halric, is it? Yes, his etheric balance leans perilously towards the light, towards stasis. What do you suppose will happen to him? Not too bright, are you, boy? The same as all poor souls corrupted by the light. He'll become a sin eater. You don't know that. We defeated the wardens and banished the light from the night sky. Halric was completely irresponsible before, but now... Mumble. I don't know if that's much better. I guess a little bit, considering he is mumbling. Then perhaps there is hope, yet hope. If I may, there is a treatment I wish to administer to the patients. What sort of treatment? In my course of my studies of the soul, I once created a tonic which could temporarily stimulate the aether in one's body. After some refinement, it could be used by Knights of Robert, for far darker purposes. Lest it fall into the wrong hands, I swore to never make it, but for their sakes, I will break that oath. It does not like to reverse the stagnation, mind you, but it should offer some measure of relief. Alright, what do we need? Okay. Oh, he already made it. Oh, we don't even have to gather ingredients. Perfect. Alright. Well then, Todden, it's your lucky day. Todden stares blankly at you. It seems the tonic has no effect. Huh? What is this warmth I feel in my chest? Damn, I guess fuck Todden then. Ooh, that's cool. Alright, Vaughn. I feel warm. My legs, they don't feel as heavy. Now then, have you noted any changes in the patients? A notable rise in body temperature, increased motor function, most of the patients at least. The more severely afflicted show no response. As I feared then. 'Tis true, with the restoration of night, the corrupting influences of light will no longer grow. And yes, their bodies will naturally return to equilibrium given time. But this only holds true for the corporeal aether. Their incorporeal aether, that of the soul, is not so easily mended. Which is why those in the later stage of corruption, like Halric, appear unaffected by your tonic. Precisely. The boy's soul is far too gone. His mind is held together by the finest of threads. There is a chance he may one day recover, of course, but it could take years, decades even. By gods, he could wake up and find himself an old man. A fine reward for his persistence, an opportunity to mourn the life he never had a chance to live. No, there must be something we can do. Look, I realize it's not why we petition your aid, but do you think we could possibly find a way to hasten their recovery? Maybe. Nor do I think it impossible that in treating them we might learn something in relevance to your own predicament. Alright, Aqua, let's see. 14, not bad. 5. It's okay. You have advantage, so we'll use the 14. I'm sure I'll be fine. It's okay. Not too bad. Not bad to real bad. It's not a 1. So, you know, you got that going for you. Thank God for advantage. True. Real true. Fact. I suspect the Crystal Exarch told you of my past, that I once was a mage of the Royal Court of Woburgs, and that my soulcraft was my field must study. The tonic you administer to the patients here is one of the fruits of my labors. I hope to do great things for the kingdom. But in the end, my knowledge only brought suffering, and a plague like this, none of which had ever seen, in the hands of unscrupulous men. What should have been the greatest triumph began in my greatest shame. Now you have a chance to redeem yourself. That I do. A comforting thought indeed. But let us return to the task at hand, finding a means by which we might revitalize these people's incorporeal ether. Do you think it can be done? Well, the skies are still ablaze with primordial light. I would call that an exercise of fertility, but now we may have a chance. The method which I had in mind will entail conjuring a familiar. They are able to amplify the energies poured into them, making them a perfect conduit for the ether revitalizing magics we will ultimately employ. If you're about to launch into a lengthy explanation of metaphysics of your plan, don't bother. I'd rather get on with doing whatever needs to be done, if that's all the same for you. Alice is so real. She's so real. Whatever agents must be procured or spells invoked, I'll do it. I admire your spirit. Very well, your first task is to gather necessary materials. The purest of waters, the finest of clays, as well as a fey lantern brimming with pixie magics. If you're convinced that the resulting familiar can help the patients, fine. Alphanot, the water and clay will be simple enough, but I think you know that we'll have to do to get the lantern. You don't mean... The pixies took a liking to us before. If we humor them with our company, I'm sure they'll be willing to help us. Fine. We'll pay a visit to Ilmeg, though I never thought you would be the one to suggest going back there. I'm impressed that you have been there at all, let alone befriended the Faint Folk. Oh, while you're about it, seek out the new Mu of Planene. They'll be able to supply you with the water suitable for our needs. Right, let's get this over with, shall we? There still remains a matter of clay. Might I prevail you to find it? Yeah! I was wondering which was going to be my duty. I thought I was going to have to talk to the pixies. Surprise, surprise. Meringue would possibly know anyone who might be able to assist us. Let's do the miners. I want to see the trolley boys again. Ah, yes, they'll be able to point you in the right direction, I'm sure. While you're there and the twins are occupied, I will see if Odysseus can learn of the stagnation which afflicts the people here. Trolley boys, trolley boys. My boys! Hey, Thaf, hey, Jerk. Sometimes I wish we never got that trolley running again. Now Jerk wants more of the bloody things and refuses to shut up about it. I can't stop thinking about the giant talos we built. Can you imagine what we do with a matching trolley? It feels like a waste not to build one. You know what? I appreciate your spirit. I like that you're really into trolleys, Jerk. Luna, well, what a coincidence. You come at a good time. We have a moment to finish repairing the talos and trolley you to Nabatharang. The trolley was no trouble, but the talos could be another matter, had we not had a visit from Master Shai, and offered to share leftover building materials from the Daedalus Stoneworks, as well as a few trade secrets to help us along. Clever man that Shai knows. He seems pretty keen on the ideas I had for putting a giant talos to work. Like a giant trolley! But Magnus refuses to see all the good we could do with it. You're entitled to your dreams, Jerk, but that doesn't mean you can go harassing our guests with them. Master Shai was just being polite. Something tells me Luna didn't come all this way to talk about trolleys. What is it that you need, friend? I would always talk about trolleys with you, trolley boys. I see. And this familiar requires clay from Amarang? Well, look no further. If anyone can find you some quality clay, it's us. Saying that isn't exactly a commodity nowadays, but there's some lurking somewhere or other, waiting to be dug up. Well, I'm not mistaken, there was a time where we used to take clay from Mount Brian's mine to make adobe bricks. The place is swarming with coyotes now, but if you're after the good stuff, you could do worse than to look there. Thank you, boys. Alright. Do I have to run on the tracks? I think so. Maybe? No, I can go down here. No? Yes? No, that's it. That's a cliff. Ooh. Thank you, you do. Ah, there it is. Wait, did the destination disappear? What? I thought there was another. Oh, here's this circle. There we go. Now we can just go back to the camp. Easy enough. Easy, easy. Okay, here we go. The twins have returned, and one piece in that. One piece. I was convinced the pixies would turn at least one of them into a garden ornament, but no. Yeah, the clay, I take it. Fresh from Amarang. Wonderful. We but need to combine the clay and water, and then heat the mixture at the Fey Lantern. After that, it will be a simple matter of settling on a suitable form and performing the necessary incantation. Big Luke, I have a question. In the event that we need this spell and you weren't around, would it be possible for others to perform the incantation? Assuming they possess the requisite skill, yes. However, the others have suffered so much, and I swore to do everything in my power to save them. If there's a chance the spell could do it, I would be the one to invoke it. Mayhap you should be the one to do so. A deep understanding of the subject's physical state combined with a strong desire to help him can drastically increase the magic's effect, and you are plainly more familiar with these people than I. I dare say there are a few in Nordvart all more dedicated to finding a cure. Is that not so, Luna? Yeah, absolutely. I'm not claiming her responsibility. She's the best woman. I'll only ask her. Don't look in my way. I'll give it my all. For Halric, for Tesleen. Then we are all of mind on the matter. Let's say should be the one to conjure the familiar. What shape is your familiar going to be, Alice?
Let us begin. I trust you've prepared the clay.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Very good. Now, I would have you sculpt for me a porksy.
A what?
Plump, with floppy ears and a short curly tail.
Why? There's so many other things.
A porksy. I think I know what you mean. There we are. How's that?
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Well, it is certainly creative.
Okay.
There's no denying that.
Yes, I'm no artist. Very funny.
They are very the siblings.
Though it may look like a grotesque parody of reality, it is what the invoker believes that matters.
Wow. Even he said it was dumb.
You're not helping.
But I speak the truth. If successful, this incantation will turn imagination into reality.
Okay.
Which is why the only thing of import is what you believe this figure embodies. You must focus. Hold the Porksy's image steady in your mind's eye.
Maybe you should have done like a bird or something. A bunny. A carbuncle.
Now then, as I taught you, relax and allow your energies to flow.
With flesh of clay I bid thee rise, on wings of dreams to touch the skies. What once was idle fantasy, I call forth to reality.
Okay, it's cute. I'll give it that.
Not bad for a first attempt. Now, let us see what can be done for young Halric. Through the operation of the magics you invoked to animate this familiar, it is now replete with the energies required to stir the boy's soul.
Okay.
You need but give it a name, and it will do as your heart desires.
Help the sickly Victorian child.
A name. All right, I've decided. Now.
Oh?
Go, Angelo!
Angelo! Angelo.
Mother,
Aww. Oh, damn. Okay. He's cured? How is Sepek look? Did it work? I believe it did. You and your fledgling familiar have done well. If my eyes do not deceive, a hint of color has returned to his soul. God, so would jump for joy if it weren't so exhausted. We're so close now, Halric. As you are, even now, in the process of discovering, this magic asks much of the invoker. Well, you may not have realized that it is the same true of the subject. As such, we must proceed with caution. However, with further treatment, I have the utmost confidence this boy will make a full recovery. Observing the reanimation of this stagnant soul has been most enlightening. I will need time to put my theories to proof, but I believe I can fashion a spell to produce the opposite effect, to induce stagnation, thus enabling our safe transport back to the source via Aurosite. A thought occurred to me about this treatment. Begluk said when a soul is rendered dormant, the mind is separated from the body, that a person becomes incapable of interacting with the world around them. Does that not sound a lot like some the tempered back in the source? Not really. It is the fate of most tempered to become slaves to primals, save in a handful of cases. Or am I missing something? If we can master this technique, the art of revising soul, I know of at least one in the source who could desperately use some treatment. Oh my god, my boy! My baby boy! That's true! Gaboo! Ah, that'd be so neat. Exactly. His condition is uncannily similar to Halric's, is it not? The only difference being that his soul was suffused with an aspected aether instead of light. If it follows that his soul is subject to the same kind of stagnation, there may be a chance we can save him, right? Forgive me, but who is Gaboo fellow whom you speak? I see. His condition does sound similar, yet there is much more about the soul that remains unknown even to me. I say this not to discourage you, but understand and remind you that this delicate work we do here, work requires patience. Of course, as long as there is hope for the patients here, I will devote whatever time is needed to see it through. But I refuse to spend that time in idleness. If it's the same to you, I like to stay here with Angela and continue with their treatment. The two of you should return to the Crystarium and with Beglook and see if you can make some headway with the newly positioned theories. I would tell you to rest first, but I see you're not to be convinced. Ah, their fire of youth. Let's return to the Crystarium then. Finally, I found you! Who? Whomst? Hello? Kashir? What are you doing all the way out here? There's trouble back in Yulmore. Ladies try to oh my gosh. Hello, Kazu! Hi, welcome in! Let me greet you properly. I'm hoping that like Final Fantasy will stop logging my model. Hi, Kazu! How was Trails? Prison break raid? Oh my god, did you break out of prison? Welcome in, raiders. My name is Captain Freestar, otherwise known as Tisha, variety streamer and VTuber. I do a lot of stuff, including drawing and rigging my own model. I am sorry for the Final Fantasy always makes my game lag. We're doing Final Fantasy 14. Shadowbringer is doing some of the patches right now, so I hope that you guys had a good stream. If you need to get a break, go get something to eat or drink or rest, feel free to do so. But I welcome you all in. I hope you're having a good time. How are you enjoying The Legend of Heroes? Let me know about it. There's trouble back in Yulmore. Lady Chai's beside herself, sighing, pacing the whole lot. Near enough begged me to go and find you. Sighing and pacing, you say? It must be urgent. I take it I will be returning to the Crystarium alone. Go on then. It's not as if I have anything for you to do. Thank you, Beglook. Hi, doing good? And yes, we broke into prison to bust out a friend. Ah, okay. Were you able to break out of prison again? Breaking in is the easy part. Breaking out's the hard. Sorry for bothering you and all that, but she says the future of Yulmore is at stake. I love the series. Ooh, okay. I've heard good things about it. Obsessed with the Cold Steel series? Ooh, okay, okay. So you would definitely recommend it? Lady Chai's up in the parlor. Best not to keep her waiting, eh? I would do anything for Lady Chai. Right now we're on the first... Oh, God. I forgot how intense this music is. We're in the first patch post Shadowbringers. So a lot of cleaning up and tying loose ends. Well, until, you know, worse loose ends come. Well, not see here seems out of the ordinary, though I do not see Lady Chai anywhere. Probably pacing outside again, staring off in the distance and all that, sighing. Strange, let's see if we can find her and discover the source of her distress. I already played Cold Steel 1 to 3, but I wanted to stream it. One of the party members casually carrying C4 on them, so getting in was easy. Oh my gosh, yeah. I can imagine. You just blow a hole in there. And I get that feeling. It's nice like when you really love a game and you kind of want to share it with others. 14 has been going really well. I've been really enjoying it. What's going on, Mrs. Chai? Oh, she's so happy to see Alphanon.
Lady Chai, whatever is the matter?
I knew not where else to turn. Oh, this is all too much for my poor heart to bear alone.
Okay, how serious is this?
Alone? What of Master Chai?
That is the very reason I summoned
Oh.
you. He's gone.
Oh no.
What? What happened?
It all began after the events at Mount Gulg. With Lord Vorthry out of the way, we all agreed that a new leader must be chosen.
And so you held an election?
Yes, well, sort of. Not a single person volunteered to stand, you see.
Oh, God. Well, that's not much of an election.
After a lifetime of leisure, we free citizens have grown somewhat indolent. Readapting to the harsh realities of life is trying enough, but to take charge of a broken city as well.
You know what? Fair.
No one wanted such
That's a lot.
responsibility.
I gotta go rest up for tonight, but I hope you have an amazing stream. Thank you so much for stopping by, Kazu. Thank you for bringing your community. You have a really good night as well. I really appreciate you.
Nevertheless, Yulmore could not well do without a leader, and so we decided that anyone and everyone should be considered a candidate. And after we cast
Oh
our
no.
ballots and
Oh no, he
tallied
said this is too much responsibility. I have to get out of
my
this.
dear husband.
I see where this is going.
Well, given the manner in which he orchestrated the construction of the giant Talos, none could deny his leadership qualities.
Yeah, but he doesn't think he should be
But
leader.
even before then, he had proven himself at Daedalus Stoneworks, don't forget. He is more than qualified for the role. The perfect choice.
But he doesn't want it.
Indeed. I told him as much when his victory was first announced. But perhaps I was too forceful in my attempt to encourage him. For shortly after that, he vanished without a word.
Aww. He's just a little overwhelmed. I'm sure we'll get him back.
You believe he was so daunted by the burden of leadership that he felt compelled to flee?
Yeah, that seems about right.
Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes. Your husband does not strike me as the sort of man who would abandon his duty, much less his beloved wife. There has to be some other reason for his absence.
You truly think so?
Oh, Alphanod.
What about you?
Oh,
What do you
don't. Oh,
think
don't
has
ask
become
me.
of my husband?
You could be so mean. What do you mean? I could just tell her. Oh, he's gone. Sorry, girl. I think he left. That's so rude. He won't have fled. I think he's fled. But I'm gonna be nice because I like Mama Chai.
And there you have it, Lady Chai. You needn't worry. Master Chai loves you more than all the world, and he will return.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever he may have gone, rest assured we will find him.
I think it'll be fine.
Thank you, my dear boy. You have set my mind at ease. I will trust in my husband and await his return.
Oh. Pizzas. Makes no sense for Master Chai to have left without a word, but even if he had, he would not have been able to do so unobserved. Someone here must have seen something, I'm sure of it. We should split up and inquire whether anyone saw him leave, or failing that, if they have any idea where he might have gone. I'll meet you at the Glory Gate to compare notes later on. Alright, Canopy, Buttress, Delarix. Okay. One of these people? Ah, yeah, right there. Master Chai? Why, yes, I spoke with him recently, though I recall he was rather dour, concerned with Yulmore's neglect of industry, you see. With Lord Rothry's apparent exhaustible store of mule, no great need for money, it's little wonder our businesses were all but forgotten under his rule. But I assured Master Chai that the Boutique of Splendors will do all its can to contribute to the revival of trade here in Yulmore, which seemed to satisfy him. He took Steve long after. Okay. Okay, he actually seems like he's taken charge. So maybe he didn't run away because he was scared. Maybe he's actually putting in the work. I believe in Mr. Chai. I thought there would be one here, but it doesn't look like it. Wait. The buttress? Oh. Down we go. Looking for Master Chai, are you? Is something amiss? When I last saw him, he seemed ready to collapse from exhaustion. I insisted he rest and catch his breath while we talked a while about his concerns for the city defenses amongst things. He made more than a few valid points. Many of our men are still recovering after a confrontation with Lord Valthry, and finding General Ranjit in the middle of the plaza shook us all to the core. The man commanded no small amount of loyalty, and some of the longest-serving soldiers seemed lost without him. Indeed, a number of them left. Not that we blame you, of course. Without you and yours, we'd still be blind to the error of our ways. Anyways, funding permit, I propose we replenish our ranks with volunteers from the Derelicts in Gate Town. We have a duty not to protect only Aramar, you see, but the surrounding regions of Kalusha as well. And I, for one, will welcome any man or woman willing to take up arms for the cause. Indeed, I told him as much, and he seemed relieved to hear that. It was on that note that he parted ways. He headed outside, as I recall. Damn, he's really putting in the work. Okay. I thought he was gonna, like, need a pep talk or something like that, but he seems like good to go. Oh wait, no. Actually didn't need the canopies. Can I fast travel? Yeah. Here we go. I recall a man fitting that description asked to speak with the poor buggers lately from right. He said he wanted to know the state of things down the Derelicts. You can be sure we gave him an earful, lack of food, medicine, clothing, and that was plenty to tell. We hunt high and low for whatever we can scavenge, and it's barely enough to fill our bellies. But folks here don't just want to survive, they want to thrive. When he heard that, he started mumbling to himself something about finding us work, I think. Fair play to him, though. Not content with having his ear chewed about the Derelicts, he asked about other settlements as well. After that, I can't really say. Looks like he was headed for Gate Town last I saw him. Okay. Oh. Let's go to the gate and then this way. Oh, the castle's still up there. The mountain, I guess. Oh, there you are. How did you fare? Have you learned anything which might offer a clue to Master Chai's whereabouts? Interesting. He apparently paid a visit to the Queen Bee as well. They discussed the possibility of granting admission to customers from outside of Yilmore, and to an idea which the proprietor was surprisingly receptive. Sounds like he's got big plans for the place. Yilmore, I mean, not the bee. Perhaps, but the question remains, where did he go after leaving the city? We know for certain that Master Chai has shown a great concern not only for Yilmore, but its surrounding settlements. It seems logical that we would have consulted within the city walls. He would wish to do the same with those without. But if you go and make inquiries in Rhine, I shall do likewise in Stilltide. Gate Town I leave to you, Cashier. Fair enough. Where should we meet when we're finished? Well, Talbrung seems to me the less likely destination. Let's reconvene there. With any luck, and one of us will have stumbled upon him by then. If not, we will be well situated to continue our search. Alright. I need to go... Where? Okay, right. We'll go there. We travel. Okay. Alright. Who can we talk to here? Where are they? Somewhere close by. In here, maybe? Nope. Oh, there they are. Hastelot! What you got for me, Hastelot? No, the name doesn't ring any bells, but there was a rather dapper-looking Mistil gentleman here not long ago. He wanted to talk about relations between Rhine and Yilmore, or rather the lack of them. We lost a great many people to the promises of mule and a chance of lavish life among the free, and Bothry thought to take more for us, conscripting a few able men we had left to guard his paradise. I needn't tell you what happened when the Seed Eaters came. Such things are hard to forgive. But Bothry's gone now, and we're curious to see what will become of Yilmore in his absence. But that's what I told your friend, Chai Nuz, was it? I'm sure the others said the same. Not the way you wanted to hear, I suppose, but he left soon after, and that was that. Okay. Up to the lift we go. Oh. Take us up. Top rung. Let's go. We're heading all the way to the top. Okay, Alphina. So he paid a visit to both Ride and Gate Town. Well, did he? I see. Kasher and I glean much the same. He seems to determine which savage guild might remain among the settlements of Galusia. The only likely place he has left to go being Anmini. Come, if we are quick, we may yet catch up to him. To Amity we go. Oh, poor defective Talos. There he is, the man of the hour. Luna, Avenant, Kasher, what are you doing here? We might ask you the same, Master Chai. We've been looking all over for you. For me? Whatever for? Lady Chai has been nigh inconsolable in your absence. She claims you disappeared without so much a word and bade us to return you to her side. What in blazes are you talking about? I left a letter for her in our chambers. Though I suppose she could have overlooked it, and when she gets the idea in her head... I can only apologize. No harm done, Master Chai, but since we are here, might I ask you what compelled you to come all this way? We were told that you've been elected mayor, and from what we gathered from nearby villages, you've been inquiring about people's grievances. Is it safe to assume you're meant to take office? No, let's not jump to conclusions. I did seek to learn about the problems faced by the people of Kalusha, but that much is true. But I am no means sure that I am the man to solve them. Tackling our many challenges will require resources, and until I have secured them, it would not be right to resume the role of mayor. I see, and you believe said resources can be found here? Indeed, the people's grievances are many, but the course of my inquiries, I've already met with several individuals willing to lend their aid in addressing them. However, there remains one individual crucial to my plans, a man whose counsel yet may make a mayor of me. With the respect and such forethought is, in itself, proof of your suitability. The city needs you, Mr. Chai, and I'm certain this man of whom you speak, whoever it may be, will reach the same conclusions. From little is worth that we will vouch for you, should he require convincing. We believe in you, Master Chai. I don't know what to say. You don't need to say anything. You've got your actions to speak for you. For as long as I can remember, all I've ever wanted was to make it to Yilmar. But that dream's gone now. Burst like a bubble. Or a boil, more like it. Anyway, outside of replaying Master Alphinaud, I haven't a clue what to do with myself. Spent most days and days. But you've been running up and down trying to find a way to fix this mess for everyone. I reckon you can do it. You got this lot up to Mount Gog, didn't you? And how hard could it be marrying be? You're going to steer Yilmar to a better future, I know it. And I want to help, properly help. Do something that makes a difference. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll work on it on the way, if you let me come with you, that is. You give me entirely too much credit, the lot of you, but I can't deny it gives me heart. Come, then, let's press on together. I'm sure it'll be easy. Unless it's the guy that you kicked out and almost killed for, you know, not painting the way you wanted to. Thank you, Master Chai. But we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. Yilmar needs more than a man with good intentions, which is why I'm here, to find the one with the experiences needed to see the city thrive. Who is this man exactly, and are you certain he's here in Amity? Rendon is his name, and yes, he is, or was. I scarcely began to explain myself when he decided his time was better spent elsewhere. He served as chief advisor to Vathri's father when he was in office. If Ranjit was the mayor's right-hand man, one might say Rendon was the left, and between them they kept Yilmar on the road to prosperity. The city needs more than a mere man of business, which is why I must find him. But even if you do, what makes you think you will listen? Before giving chase, might not be wise to speak to those who know him here in Amity. They might be able to shed some light on the reason for rejecting your overtures out of hand. Yes, I suppose that makes sense. Perhaps we would start with Tristal then. As you recall, you made rather favorable impression on him. I'm sure he would be willing to talk to us. Alright, time to talk to some people. Tristal, my man! How's it going? Greetings, friends, and to you, Master Chai. I presume you are here to ask after Rendon. I couldn't help but overhearing your earlier exchange. Yes, well, with Vathri gone, Yilmar has wants for a leader. Should no one rise to the challenge, the city could very well collapse. I came here seeking Rendon's counsel in hopes that we could build a better Yilmar together. And that is still my wish, but given how abominably you were mistreated there, I quite understand if you choose not to help. Worry not, Master Chai. I bear no grudge against you or the people of Yilmar, and I would not see you suffer Vathri's villainy. As you no doubt gathered from your meeting earlier, Rendon can be rather uncompromising. He has principles, you see, and little patience for anything he deems less than committed to their own. Your desire to right the wrongs of your past, Yilmar's past, is quite admirable, but I fear the guilt you bear on the city's behalf works against you. I can see in your eyes the way you carry yourself, and it goes without saying that he sees it as well. You must let those feelings go, Master Chai. Be more assertive, commit to this course, and prove to Gilmore it has the resolve to change. The resolve to change. Oh, Chaos, let's see what you get. 19! Hey, that's a success. I believe he was heading towards Pit A, 8, when you left. If you plan to go there and speak with them, I suggest you be firm in clearing your intentions. 15? Also a success. You actually rolled pretty well. Very well. To Pit A we go, and I will not take no for an answer. Nay, not even a maybe. Big numbers tonight. You're more fortunate than most people. The bot's been... okay. I mean, we got one nat 20. But people have been, like, doing highs and lows. It's been a good mix. Big numbers good, though. Alright, Inu. 12. That's still a success. 13. Every time you roll it, I swear to God, I'm holding my breath to see whether or not I'm going to have to remod you in 5 minutes. Am I going to be without a mod for 5 minutes, or are we going to do okay? My dog's complaining she wants to go to bed. It's not time yet. Not yet. A little bit longer. Oh, he's dressed nice.
Well, it's you again.
Oh, and we got voice acting too. I can drink some water.
Well, I see you've invited...
Got a little too fast.
I didn't invite them, as it happens. Though they are indeed my friends. Not only mine, but every true Gilmoran's. They are the ones who awakened us to the truth, to Lord Forthry's villainy. The famous warriors of darkness.
Darkness.
Are they now?
Well, don't look at me like that. That seems very judgmental.
Yes.
Yeah, you got a problem with it?
It would be no exaggeration to call them our saviors. We owe much and more to their kindness. But we cannot depend on that kindness forever. To do so would be a little different from entrusting our affairs to Lord Forthry. Hey, we must learn to stand on our own 2 feet. And I would have them present to witness my attempt.
Oh.
Here, Master Chai.
Yeah, you get him.
Your sentiments are admirable. Yet admirable sentiments do not a nation make. In my capacity as advisor, I once strove to build a better Yulmore. Gave honest counsel to my superiors, drafted laws for the benefit of one and all. But in time, my values fell out of favor. There was no need for them in this paradise Forthry was creating. And so I left my homeland behind.
Damn.
But you, Chai News, you will...
Oh god! Hey, welcome in, Awesomer!
You intend to build.
How's it going? How's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Captain Freezer, otherwise known as T-shirt variety streamer and VTuber, playing Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers, doing the patch content. Tend raid into another show to watch. Awesome raid. Hey, how was Cyber Sleuth? Oh, you're doing Hacker's Memories? How are you enjoying it? That's a game I need to get back to eventually. Welcome in, Raiders. If you need to get a snack or rest or whatever, feel free to do so, and I appreciate you guys stopping by.
I can offer no simple answer to that question.
You gotta have conviction! Conviction!
But this much I will say.
Okay.
It is my hope that Yulmore can become a nation which her citizens might freely choose to build together. A great many people, myself included, flocked to Yulmore seeking sanctuary. The alternative being to live in fear and die in pain. Seemed an easy choice. And sanctuary we found. As much food and drink as we could ever want. Secured at the cost of the surrounding villages. Little wonder the people gathered at our doorstep, begging to work among the bonded. The free were blind to it all, of course.
Yeah, because they're
Content
partying.
to, as you say, wallow in indolence. In ignorance.
I already cleared a good chunk of that one. I'm planning to try and finish it as much as I can before Time Stranger comes out. I know that's coming out soon, which is exciting.
Were I mayor, I would first take stock of the city's resources and see that they were assigned equitably. Our days of reckless consumption are behind us. The distinction between free and bonded died with Vor 3.
Oh, yeah. Spit it.
The needs of rich and poor alike must be considered if our nation is to survive.
Mm-hmm.
To which end I would take steps to secure channels for supplies, rekindle relations with nearby settlements, who re-establish industry.
Damn, he's really taking charge.
Goes on and on. But I am no ruler, nor even a politician. I am an entrepreneur. My expertise lie in planning and profit. I haven't the knowledge or experience to run a nation. Please, Rendon, will you not help me? Together, we could solve the city's problems. Build a Yulmore for the people.
A Yulmore for the people. I rather like the sound of that.
Aw, nice.
But before I offer you my counsel, I would be certain of your ability to perform the duties of office.
I think he's already doing good.
Good? You ask me to help you solve Yulmore's problems, but first I would see you solve one on your own. Accomplish that, and you will prove both to me and the people that you are a man worth following.
Okay, alright, I guess. What? Why is it? I don't understand the design choice of having like these little... I guess you could reach behind you and grab it? Seems like an odd choice for placement of vials. Huh. Right then. Is there a particular issue you would have me resolve? You seem to have conducted an assessment of the problems the Yulmore now faces. I assume you will agree, therefore, that the matter of dwindling food stores is most pressing. Yes, meal being neither desirable nor less sustainable option, I assume alternative foodstuffs are now required to fill the void. And a man who hungers is not like to contribute much to society, save violence, perhaps. So tell me, how do you propose to solve this problem? Give me a satisfactory answer, and I will consider offering you my counsel. A combination of measures would seem to be in order. One to address the immediate issue of supply, and another that of production. Go on. For present, Yilmore's coffers could be used to purchase food from our neighbors. That would afford us time to address the underlying problem that affects us, the long-standing neglect of agriculture. The villages that once served as sources of trade for foodstuffs must be repopulated, and their means of production restored. This assumes, of course, that we can rekindle relations with our neighbors, and guaranteed security and stability in the region, and most importantly, find people willing to leave the city and take up the rebuilding effort. My, think of all that by yourself, did you? Well, yes. It began as a rather abstract plan that I drafted some time ago after speaking with the people of Yomor and the nearby settlements. Huh, you impressed me, Chinas. Ah, I have? Well, that is a relief. Oh, but you haven't secured my support just yet, only my attention. Grand plans will not be enough to persuade the masses. If you would ask them to rebuild, you must provide them with the means to do so. A fair point, Brendan, one which I have given much thought. I propose the use of Talos to aid the establishment and maintenance of these settlements. Their employment should be drastically improve efficiency and ultimately increase production. Talos? But Daedalus Stoneworks closed their doors years ago. Without a ready supply of necessary equipment, the people would starve before your plans could be put into effect. Well, here, as the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, it would just so happen that Talos are my field of expertise. With little help, I'm certain we can acquire what we need in no time. Oh, he's so determined. Good job. Oh god, that's intense. Brandon is quite right. Building Talos from scratch would require time we simply do not have, which is why I propose to make use of the long-abandoned Talos which wander the wilds of Kalusia. Well, that's fair. We can fix them up. They will need to be deactivated, of course. If memory serves, the tools required to do that should still be at the top of the rung. Come with me. Fair enough. We'll make those evil Talos into nice Talos. Ooh, pretty. I'm going the wrong way. Oops. Hey, Amy. I need an Uber. Oh, okay. I think I need to be actually in there. Yeah. Here it is. I like how Ren didn't even follow them here. Alrighty. Aha! The old memory hasn't let me down. The chest contains canisters filled with deadly potent and dastardly potent insulating powder, capable of halting the flow of aether in the Talos. We only need to get within throwing distance of one and let it fly, thus disabling them without damaging them. Ingenious! An old trick of the trade, nothing more. Once disabled, it would be simple enough matter to get them to march to Yilmore. More extensive repairs can wait. Ordinarily, this is where I would ask you to run along and do the deed, but as I have said before, it's high time we learn to stand on our own 2 feet. Thankfully, throwing canisters is something even I should be able to manage. Come off it, Master Chai. Even if Talos ain't a threat, there's 101 other things out there waiting to make a meal of you. That may be, Cashier, but the Renan tasked me in solving this problem, and I will not sit idly by while others risk everything to see my harebrained schemes realized. Not this time! Which is to say, the mere thought of it doesn't fill me with dread. Truth be told, I can't feel my legs. But if I'm to prove I'm a man worth following, I must lead by example. Well said, Master Chai. Here, here. I'm sure you'll be fine. Yes, well, it should go without saying that I have no intentions of dying for this. I've always preferred living to see the fruits of my labor. To make sure I will require your help. It is as Cashier says, these lands are dangerous if one is not careful. I would ask you to use my spyglass to look out for any beasts that could get in the way of my work. I also need you to alert me when it's safe to subdue the Talos. Understood? Oh my god, no, not the spyglass again! I'd rather throw the canisters! Good, then let's be off with the quick way to the north gate and see if we can't find a suitable vantage point for you. God damn it. I'm never escaping this spyglass, Inu.
It'll follow you forever.
Oh god. Okay. It's safe. Oh, it's Becca's turn. Yeah. It's safe? Oh no. Approach it from the rear. Okay, let me wait until it's Becca's turn again. Yeah. There. Okay.
I think you have to click on him.
Oh! Oh. That's dumb. Okay. There you go. Don't let it follow you. Okay. I did it. I did it! Let's move on to another Talos, shall we? Okay. Turn around. Turn around. No. None of those things are there. Well, that would have been perfect if they weren't looking. Oh. Oh, now! There we go. I do believe I'm getting the hang of this. You may leave the next one to me, Luna. Oh, I don't even have to signal you this? Don't get too cocky. I don't want you to get hurt. Okay, that was easy enough. Haha, that should do it. Now we have all we need to proceed. Yay! I'm so proud of him. I can scarcely believe it. It was a reckless, foolish plan, but somehow it worked. I did it. Master Chai, I believe I owe you an apology. Your plan to replenish Realmore's food stores show forethought and sound judgment. And what's more, it's plain time It's plain your time at Daedalus Stoneworks has equipped you to lead, as evidenced by the extraordinary company you keep. You, sir, are more than qualified to be the next mayor of Eelmore. I thank you for your vote of confidence, but the fact remains I am wholly ignorant of the world politics, which is why I would ask you to join me, and grant Eelmore the benefit of your counsel. I would be honored. Aww. When the people behold these Talos, I have no doubt they will lend you their support. It would seem that Eelmore's leadership is at least in capable hands. Would you not agree? We should probably get back soon, Master Chai. After you tinkered with the Talos and all that, Lady Chai's worried sick. We did it! Yay!
Right then, form a line and make for Eelmore.
That could also be very terrifying. I guess, like, to them the Talos are hope, but if I saw, like, giant stone monsters, like, rolling on in, I'd be like, oh god.
What's that noise? Wicked white! Runaway Talos!
Yeah, exactly.
Call the guard!
Damn. Only one guard? Oh, okay, no, there's 3. Definitely gonna be enough.
Stay back! All of you!
Is that...
Aww.
Darling, you're back.
But of course I'm back. You didn't see.
Aw, they're so cute. Oh, she's gonna break. Oh, he dead now.
Oh, oh dear.
Not Alphina coming in and healing him. Oh. I guess he needs to.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, my darling. It's just the sight of you filled me with such joy, I couldn't help myself.
You know what? Valid. I understand you. I understand you, Lady Chai.
Oh, no, it's all right, dear. I should have just come out and said what it was I was intending instead of entrusting the task to a hastily scribbled letter.
Yeah.
Does that mean you'll do it?
Well, I'm here, aren't I? I mean, not that my absence signified any
Aww.
unwillingness, you understand? Oh, no, naught could be further from the truth. I only left to enlist the aid of the former mayor's senior advisor. And now that I have it, I believe I am ready to take office.
Aw, I like this.
Oh, how wonderful!
What? Why are you slapping?
It's a fat fucking cat.
Shut the fuck up. Get out of here. Don't disrespect Lady Chai. Oh gosh, she's gonna break his back again.
Please.
I'm gonna do that to you. I'm gonna ragdoll you all over the place. Get out of here.
It's funny, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my god. disrespectful and rude. That's quite a reception. One Master Chai will struggle to forget. More seriously, with the arrival of Talos to seize public attention, once word is spread around Yulmore, it would be much simpler to gather one and all so that Master Chai can make his inaugural address. Do we have to help with that? Can we just go on to the next step? Let's see. Oh, he's gonna address him. Okay. No need to fret, Luna. I've never felt better. It's not overawed by the prospect of addressing the assembled masses, and not at all overawed by the prospect of addressing the assembled masses of Yulmore. As for where to do it, if I were to accommodate everyone who might feasibly wish to attend, I suppose the only place large enough would be the Emirate. Then I will go and spread the word among the citizens, both free and bonded, that they are to assemble there to meet their new mayor. You, Kashir, was it? Would you go and inform the residents of Gatetown and the Derelicts? Of course I will. Good lad. I will let the guards know not to bar the way to Vothri's chambers. Goes without saying that I expect the Warrior of Darkness to attend, assuming she's available. Might as well see it to the bitter end, eh? The doorman at the crown lift will show you up. Okay. Yes, Master Chai told us to expect you. Okay. Alright, please be voice acted. Oh, there goes my model. There's more than one NPC on the screen. I'm dead.
Go on, dear.
I love her so much.
Thank you all for gathering here today. But before going any further, could I ask the free citizens of Yulmore to look around?
No.
Tis a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Forthry's rule. Not only do we stand in the familiar presence of those we once called the Bonded, but today we welcome the peoples of the Derelicts and Gatetown too. Today we welcome the Warriors of Darkness, come to bear witness to Yulmore's new beginning. As you know, an election was recently held, at the end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Vothry. You place great faith in me, and I promise to do my utmost to live up to your expectations, and I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness.
I believe in you. You're already doing a bang-up job, a lot better than I thought you would be.
Always, I say, but not forever. Let it be known that I do not intend to hold this post indefinitely. I consider myself but an acting mayor, who will serve only for the interim, while Yulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values.
Oh, damn.
No longer can we think of ourselves as divided, as the free and the bonded, citizens and non-citizens. The systems put in place by Lord Vorthry must be undone. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new. To what manner of nation Yulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided by one man alone. And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future. However, there can be no talk of the morrow unless we first address the issues of today. Securing new sources of food, rebuilding relations with our neighbors, re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done. Too much for a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved. The road before us will not be easy, and I know full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you. But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must move forward. This much we owe to ourselves and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the night. Once we have shored up our city's foundations and regained some semblance of normality, let us reconvene to speak of the future. Until then, I humbly ask that you lend me and each other your strength for Yulmore!
Yeah! Boy, Cashier, he knows what's up. That was a good speech. I like that. Honestly, it's really nice to see this, like, all wrapped up after, like, the events. I think it's an interesting little tie at the end of this. That was a fine speech, Master Chai, and I believe your words stirred every soul in attendance. Stir them to action, I hope. If I learned anything from all this, is change begins with the individual. Snake Raider, thank you so much for the follow. Tis but a matter of finding strength to take the first steps. Assuming that my fellow Umorans can, it should be honor and privilege to help them walk down the road we have chosen. We must forget the individuals who made all these changes possible. Were it in my power, I would carve a tribute to your heroism into the very stone which the city stands. I hate to change the subject, darling, but now that you have officially taken office, have you any thought to your mayoral seat? We will not be moving to the Emergent, dearest. It's too big for one thing, and too far from the people for another. We will retain our current residence, and I will govern here in the parlor. I was hoping you would say that. I much prefer the view from the parlor. Ah, begging your pardon, Master Chai, but you got time for a word? Yes, of course. Hathen, bet? Yeah, that's me. I liked your speech, but there's folks outside these walls that don't even have enough food to last till tomorrow, and more who are counting on their crumbs. If you have planned to change that, I want to help set things in motion. Then we've much to discuss. No sooner do I take office than my work begins in earnest. Well, I suppose I brought it upon myself. Thank you again for your help, Luna. I hope to see you again before long. Aww. What a day. I don't know what it means exactly, but I do know I've got plenty to think about. I sense we have a great deal to consider. I had resolved to remain here until such time Yulmore's future was secured, but it's clear to me now the city is in capable hands. I have every confidence they will find their way, and I believe it's time we went on ours. Self-Not's leaving too. Seems everyone's moving on. Everything's changing. I've been thinking about what I should do in all this. Like I told you, I spent most of my life dreaming living here with my friends in paradise. That paradise is gone, but some more things better taking its place, and I reckon I want to be part of it. This is Yulmore for the people. Master Tri's been going on about it ain't gonna build itself after all. Not that I'm much of a builder. Me and my friends will find a way to make a difference, though. Help keep things changing for the better. A far nobler dream than the one you have clung to before. And one I am happy to say we share. Whatever path you choose, I will pray for your success. Well, when you put it like that, there's no going back now, is there? I've got a few ideas how we can do our bit. It's just a matter of taking the first steps. Nice. Truly, to see Kashur inspired by our actions is inspired itself. Yet, however, I may wish to stay and see what comes of the efforts here in Yulmore, we have matters of our own to attend to. Come, we should worry to return to the Crystal Tower, and mayhap Peck store studies of born fruit in our absence. Alright, Yulmore's done. Time to go back to Cat. I crack my back. Ooh. I was stretching earlier on my way home from work and I like cracked my neck and it felt so good. One of those. It was just like a stretch and it was like, oh, okay, I needed that release. Something was a little too tight. Welcome back. We are given to understand a new mayor has taken office in Yulmore. Indeed, our good friend Master Chai is elected by popular vote, and after some considerable soul-searching, chose to accept the post. It is a shame you weren't able to attend his inaugural speech, though I have no doubt you will see more of him in the future. But tell me, how fared are you in preparing the White Ursite? Our work did not proceed quite as expected. In your absence, we had a frank discussion with the principles of soul transference and concluded at length that the White Ursite was ill-suited for our purpose. Berianje, did he not say compared to the massy soul of an Ashian, the stone could house one of ours with ease? That I did, and armed with that, as we are with big looks and valuable insight, 'twould indeed prove of trifling matter, were we to disregard the inviolable link twixt mind and soul. A link which would, we did belatedly realize, be weakened most perilously in the process of rendering our souls dormant, as our sight doth require. Thus, shedding these fleshy simulacra, our servant of aether, which would comprise them, would in all likelihood deprive us of our psyches as well. It would theoretically be possible to channel your mind to the Ursite instead, but we are more likely to sacrifice your souls in the process, which is why we have abandoned the plan and instead devoted our time to finding a means to which mind and soul might be transported together. We are no closer to a solution than when we first began. An vexing conundrum indeed, but one for which the Crystal Exarch has poised a most intriguing solution. He's like, I'm gonna die. You know what, guys? We gave it a good, honest try. It's time for me to go. I think we just exhausted all possible avenues. It's just I just gotta die.
Well, I guess it's time for me to go.
It's time for me to, go to the farm upstate. When our discussions turned to transference of memories and psyche, I could not help but reminded of a technique with which I have personal experience. Luna, do you recall when we learned of my eyes from our encounter with Doga and Une? I speak of the royal eye of Allegan imperial line, gifted by my forebears through blood and memories of the ancient Algans. It is a gift that I am able to control the crystal tower. If we are able to gain an understanding of the technology by which Algans were able to accomplish this transference, perhaps then we could keep mind and soul together. Imagine, if you would, a device like onto a soul crystal, replete not only with our otherworldly memories, but also with bountiful energies of soul. That is our current avenue of investigation. We will follow it wherever so it leads. While we are thus engaged, I think it's best Luna return to the source and inform Kryl and the others of our findings. Indeed, I imagine Tataru will be relieved to hear we made progress of sorts. Then I would beg the leave to relay our findings to Thancred and Rhine to assist where I may with our investigations of the empty. Yes, please do. Should we have need of your counsel, we will not hesitate to summon you. Give our regards to Tataru, won't you? Well, bye, guys. Oh, me. Forgot I had these. Okay. Oh, okay. Hey. So let's go back and talk to Tataru. I'm sure nothing else will interrupt us from there. No. Okay. Hello. What could possibly go wrong now, you know? We're on a good track. Surely everything will be just fine. Especially with the war chilling here, you know? Luna, you're back. How did everything go in the first? Wait, don't tell me. Kryl will be here shortly and she'll want to hear too. She's tending to the others. Their bodies, I mean. Gods, I don't think I'll ever get used to saying that. Anyway, you can tell us everything the moment she gets here. Oh. Okay. What? I'm sure it's fine. Anyways, this will probably be the last thing I do tonight, is these several cutscenes in sequence. Surely we're just gonna have a nice little conversation, right?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
I'm gonna let it autoplay.
I've carried out the treatment as per Master Matoya's instructions. It should slow the destabilization of their corporeal ether quite significantly.
Perfect.
But tell me, how fare our friends in the first?
Well, we refused to kill the cat, so...
So this Becklug's the first to lead an authority on soulcraft, are they? Sounds promising.
And Urianger's proffered solution of white auracite is rather ingenious now that I think of it. Well, while they press on with their preparations, you may rest assured we will continue to do our part here.
Oh, you're back.
Oh my god, it's the boy! It's Stinky Man! Oh wait, hello. He looks so different with his hair without a helmet.
And none the worse for wear, I see.
Hello, Estinian. Leave my man alone!
Thank the gods. He's been very sick. Did you lose your link pearl or something?
The situation in Garlemald has become more complicated. I was making my escape from the capital when I ran into one of yours, Riol. He thought it best we come straight here.
Okay. Yeah, give us the lowdown.
How?
I'm not mean. Everybody calls him Stinky.
Where to begin? After entering the Empire via Razat Han, I went about my mission of investigating Black Rose.
Okay.
It was then, inside a provincial factory, that I encountered the one who styles himself Shadow Hunter, Gaius Baelsar.
Gasp.
Our goals being apparently aligned, we joined forces and ventured on into the heart of the capital, to the very Imperial Palace itself.
Everyone's mean. I'm pretty sure you've called him Stinky. He is
We found
kind
a
of.
man whom all assumed dead.
Oh no! Don't tell me this. I don't want to hear it. Actually.
But his soul lives on. And he has wrested back his flesh.
Oh god.
Xenos Ye Galvus. Nor did the surprises end there. For no sooner had we arrived than he murdered his sire in cold blood. The Emperor is dead. This sent Gaius into a rage, and he charged in, blade drawn.
No. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're getting the migraine so we can watch it happen in 4K. Me and Cryle. Estinian just standing there like, what the fuck, what's going on? Uh-oh.
Oh. You'll be doing more than just watching.
Oh no. No, don't make me play! Don't! No!
There's a reason why I disbanded the party.
No! Don't make me play! I've seen him in action, his body at least. You best leave him alone. Nay, his death will not come easily to that thing. If you join me, then by all means... Oh god. No! Don't make me play Estinian! For what good it will do. The Black Wolf and the Azure Dragon. I suppose this might suffice. That's a special, like, god sword, too. Come then. I don't know how to play Dragoon. I only punch. How do you play this character? Oh. Damn. Oh fuck, he's tossing him. That was so fucking funny. I don't know why that was so funny. How does that work? Wait. Excuse? Ah, the simple pleasure of one's own flesh. Truly, there's no place like home. Abomination. Whatever he is, Luna was barely a match for him. If we stay here much longer... Emperor Varys, your radiance, are you alright? No, I don't think so. We may wear out our welcome. Oh, no! No, they're getting the fucking blame for it? Must even the middling sport be spoiled? The world conspires to bore me. But I have no cause to remain. I leave these vermin to you. Xenos! Well, any bright ideas? Oh, just one. Damn. Your radiance. Intruders have taken flight. I repeat, intruders have taken flight. Deploy all available magic armor. We cannot let them escape. You could do that easy? Sure, Asterix. The Dragoon main, I guess. God damn it. You play as a Stadium Wormlord. Alright. Okay.
I think this is very easy. Just your 1, 2, 3, and then the second one I think is a jump, and then the third one's a heal.
Okay. Dragooning it up.
If the Stadium can do it, it must.
What was that?
He's not the brightest,
Oh no, it died! No! Oh, just put me back. I forgot. I was trying to heal. I did, it was a little too skip cutscene. Skip cutscene. I got it, Asterix the Swift. Maybe I wanted to see Estinian suffer, you know? But then that means I also have to play longer as Estinian, so you know, I gotta just... So you hate me, I get it. Well, no. Yeah, I never said that, Asterix. I get it. You aren't not saying it. That's a double negative. We don't do double negatives in this stuff. So. I don't do no double negatives. No, I don't hate you, Asterix. I don't even hate Estinian. He's not my boy, but I don't hate him. I found another boy to hate, so by comparison, Estinian's fine. Wait, target please. Thank you. Who's the boy to hate right now? Xenos. To a lesser degree, Emmett Shelp, but mostly Xenos. Suggest we split up? Oh, that never goes well. I'll take the low road, so to speak. Okay. He's gonna hop on over, I guess.
Yeah, he can do that. He's a dragoon.
He's a dragoon. Yeah, I do that all the time. You're not special. I also jump off of buildings. I just kind of break my ankles about it, you know?
He's a professional jumper.
He's a professional jumper, yeah. Oh. Mr. Fancy Pants, Juicy Sweatpants McGee. Yeah, Xenos with his fucking fat ass for some reason. Like, that armor's so weird. Every time I see Xenos in that armor, I'm like, I don't understand why it looked like that. Well, somebody's been busy. Oh, fuck. Oh, who the... What the fuck was... Fattest ass for the biggest villain, yeah. I have no idea, Random Miss Rick. Maybe. By my way, so be it. Come Nidhogg. He still has Nidhogg?!
Yeah, you know. It's residual.
Okay, alright.
He's got residual dragon possession stuff going on.
I see. Who's that naked body supposed to be? Thancred? Like, what the fuck is that? Hi, Inu, can you help me out with that? Thank you. Oh wait, oh god, I have more commands. What am I supposed to do? What does this do? No? Target's not in range, target's not in range, okay. Okay, there we go. Oh shoot, I don't... do I have a heal? I don't have a heal anymore.
I think you might regen passively.
Yeah, it looks like it. Battle data? Oh no, sample 14? Like Final Fantasy 14? Sample 12? Like Final Fantasy 12? Oh god, okay, let me stay on the sliver. Full power magic tick field. Oh no. Oh, wait, I have limit break. Oh, okay, alright. Flip away. Yeah, I keep.
That's how dragons work in the older games.
Yeah. Oh, you think you're so cool, Estinian. You think you're so cool. Ugh. He's so cool. Guardians and their machina. Now, where are you, Gaius? I don't think that was several cutscenes in sequence. I think that was a duty.
Yeah, and if you were still in the party, it would it would bring you out of the cutscene and be like, "Oh, actually, sorry, you were still in the party."
That's stupid. Just tell me it's a duty. Was Kryle also fighting as Estinian?
Peer into my past, did you?
Oh, don't get mad about it. Just can't help it.
Well, I didn't quite relive the experience as you did, but I bore witness to it all.
I'm still not sure what I think of this gift of yours. But no matter.
You listen, Mr. Stinky Man. You also have the gift of a fucking dragon that you hate. So don't get on my ass about it.
Our confrontation was cut short when the Imperial Guard arrived. It was then that Xenos took his leave, citing boredom.
Yeah, that's his bitch move.
To think their research into the Echo could bear such fruit.
Shut up,
Escaping
Asterix.
Death, jumping from one body to the next and returning to his own after all this time. He is an Ascian in all but name.
It beggars belief, aye. But no more than a hero traversing the rift between worlds. My concerns are far more prosaic. With the Emperor dead and the Crown Prince missing, the Empire is in disarray. Until order is restored, assuming it even possible, we needn't fear an Imperial reprisal. And for reasons of his own, Xenos took it upon himself to rid the world of Black Rose.
I know why. He's like, it's too boring. I don't want to watch people choke to death. I want them to fight me.
Riol has already gone to apprise the Alliance leaders of these developments. We may leave the matter in their hands for now.
Then perhaps we have seen the last of the fighting at Gimlet. Though, if it comes to civil war, I cannot help but fear for the provinces. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten to ask. What became of Gaius? Did he not escape with you?
That he did, but we parted ways shortly after leaving Garlemald. He claimed another threat had arisen which demanded his attention. He didn't elaborate,
But the absence of some device or other in the capital gave him reason to believe they're planning something. Lest you worry, I believe he has well and truly shed the Black Wolf's pelt. Conquest is no longer his objective. We may safely leave him to his own devices.
For now.
Well, it's nice to have one less foe to worry about, even if we do have a mysterious new threat to look out for instead. Speaking of which, I'll see that Riel and Al Shinobi are made aware, though we still know next to nothing. It can't hurt to be vigilant.
I can only imagine how funny the scene would be if you're playing a Lala, because there'll be 3 Lalas and a Stinian. So, like, 3 really short characters and just toss a Stinian there, wooing.
Well then, with Black Rose nipped in the bud, I believe I've fulfilled my part of the bargain.
Oh.
That's true, but with the Archon still slumbering away, we were hoping you might agree to stay with us for a little bit longer.
I mean, what else do you got going on for you?
Sorry, but I'm not inclined to extend my contract. Gaius isn't the only one with
Oh,
business to
okay,
attend to.
alright, you're gonna go fuck off, okay. I'm sure he's got something important.
Thank you for your help then, Estinian. I see why Alphino admires you so.
This guy.
Farewell, my friend. See that you don't make a habit of dozing off in battle.
Oh, you bitch. Never mind. Any goodwill gone. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Go off. Do whatever you need to do, I guess. See you in the next expansion.
I suppose we should all be getting on then. As ever, we will see to the Archon's needs. In the meantime, why not get some rest? You've more than earned it. Go on.
You must be shattered after all that hopping back and forth between worlds. Why not stay here and rest a while? I'm sure Becklook can manage without you. They've got enough science to help them, if you ask me. Oh? I swear to God, if this is meanwhile to look at Xenos, I'm walking away. Oh my God. Traitors, you would dare deny Lord Nerva the throne. Oh, okay. Alright, obliterated. Damn, they're having a whole civil war. Onward, before the day is done, victory shall be ours. Okay. Boring, boring, boring. Do you think I find it amusing, like dogs herding cattle to the slaughterhouse? That Hugh, your soul is? Who are you? Before your majesty, I'm but another dog, lost in the want of new master. A hunting dog, if you should wish it so. For I know full well the prey you would seek next. Zodiac. Who is this? Who is this dog? Meanwhile. Oh god. Meanwhile. Did you hear? The mayor's reopening Dato's stoneworks, and they're looking for laborers. There's talk of resettling in some of the old abandoned villages too. They're even laying on free talos for anyone willing to make the move. Free talos? Ha! We'd best get packing. Steady work, board and lodging? If that's not a recipe for hope, I don't know what is. Well, that's nice. Who's lurking? Hope? Yes, so long as I live, I would see that feeble flame rekindled. Oh my god! It's the man! Damn, where's Yusuke? Okay. It is my destiny to see our dream fulfilled. Nice. Was that like the end of a patch?
Yeah, that was the end of 5.1.
Okay. It felt very finale for me. So I kind of figured. Alright, we'll save the next one for next time. Because it is getting late and I am getting beat. Wait, stretch out. A lot of things building.
The thing Estinian fought, the robot, ties into the side trials.
Oh, okay. So we'll see more of that later. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me, Inu, and helping me out. I really appreciate it.
You can always start the gay girls raids next week or next
Yeah!
week.
Oh, hell yeah! Let's do gay girls next week. I'm ready for Yuri. Alright, I'm gonna log off and head to my Chang stream, but I really appreciate hanging out with you, Inu. Have a good night.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, man. That was fun. Sorry, I'm stretching a lot. I'm like trying to crack my back. Thank you everybody for joining and hanging out. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the follows. I really appreciate it. I hope that you all had a chill time. I thought it was a lot of fun. It was a great time. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna raid into Kotevan, who is playing some Kingdom Hearts. So let's go give him some love. Alright. Thank you all for joining. I will be live again probably tomorrow if work doesn't get too hectic. We'll kind of see how we'll play it by ear. I'll probably update on Twitter, and maybe I'll try and update the Discord more or something like that to say if things are gonna change. But thank you all for joining. I will see you in the next stream. Have a good night. Stay safe, stay pog, and until next time, bye-bye!